ERC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, August the 4th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and we've got some interesting weather challenges ahead of us in the forecast department. Let's take a look at the SkyCam network. Here's Clanton. I don't know why, but that view often reminds me of Africa. And here's another shot. This one's from Jasper and Walker County, and interestingly enough, that's the only shower in the state of Alabama. And finally, a quick view at one of my favorite spots, Mount Chehan. But no, I'm not up there this morning. Here's the surface map for the southeastern U.S. A lot of fog along the eastern seaboard and across the southeastern U.S., but not as bad as it has been. Also notice the MCSs, one in the Ohio River Valley and one in the nation's breadbasket in northern Missouri, in the vicinity, or a little north of, it looks like Kansas City. And they show up on the water vapor imagery overlaid with the 500 millibar pattern. It looks like those clusters are going to stay well north and stay east of Alabama. Surface-wise or temperature-wise, we're looking at lower 70s for the most part. And I mentioned that there's only one shower in the state of Alabama, and you can see it right there in the middle of Walker County. There's a little close-up view of it, and certainly interesting to see that this morning. All right, here's the watch warning map, and you can see that that cluster up in just north of Kansas City is responsible for a thunderstorm watch, and you can see the cluster in the Ohio River Valley has produced some severe weather. And the QPF guys certainly think that that track is going to be the one that's going to have most of the rain over the next 5 days, with kind of a northwest-southeast orientation to the precipitation area. They're only indicating on the order of 2 inches in the maximum spots, and that could be right, but I wouldn't be surprised with those clusters to see a little bit more depending on how fast they're moving. All right, here's the Storm Prediction Center's Day 1 outlook, and a large area of slight risk over the Ohio River Valley stretching back to Kansas City, and another slight risk back in essentially the northwest part of Nebraska. Now on Day 2, that area becomes elongated, and that's going to be along the track of any MCSs. In the tropics, things are quiet. All right, let's get to the 06Z GFS model run. Here's the surface map for today at midday around 1 o'clock, and you can see the possibility of scattered showers across the southeast, especially the Gulf Coast. By Wednesday afternoon at 1 o'clock, the trough is still on the east coast, and that heat ridge is building over the southwest U.S., and a weak front is coming our way on Wednesday, and that is where we're going to be concerned about MCSs. And I don't think we'll have one on Wednesday, but on Thursday, I think there's a possibility we might see one affect northern Alabama and possibly central Alabama. By Friday, the heat ridge is nudged a little bit to the east from the southwestern U.S., and then the one over the southwest Atlantic is moving into us, and so we're kind of getting squeezed by the ridge from both directions. By Saturday, the ridge is much stronger, and underneath that ridge, we're going to be seeing the possibility of isolated to scattered showers. The heat ridge stays with us on Sunday, and then again on Monday, and still with a moist air mass trapped under this, daytime heating could be creating some afternoon showers, and that is certainly what the GFS is suggesting on the surface map for Monday. By Tuesday, a week from today, the ridge is a little bit weaker as a strong shortwave is moving across the Great Lakes area, and that could be dragging a front across their area and at least dragging the front down into or approaching Tennessee anyway. We'll see how that works out. All right, here's the looking out into Voodoo now, and you can see that the ridge is still with us, but certainly not as strong as it was. But by the end of the period, by the end of the GFS's outlook area, this is 372 hours, the 19th of August, and indeed the heat ridge is with us and very strong, covering a large part of the United States. Well, we appreciate you tuning in to the Weather Xtreme video. Expect to have the next one posted tomorrow morning around 7:30 or 8. Hope that you have a great Tuesday, and Godspeed.
Weather.